said he wants soggy grapes. Welcome to my channel. My name is Morgan and we are a family of 10. We have 8 children, 7 still live at home, and today I'm going to show you a weekly grocery haul. So this is the first time I've done a weekly grocery haul in a while. We usually do monthly grocery hauls, but I have some new ideas for videos for the channel this month, and I only wanted to shop once a week so that I could create the content as I go. So be sure to subscribe if you like that kind of content of cooking and budget meals and large family meals and stuff like that so that you don't miss those. Okay, let me jump right in and show you what we got. We went to Walmart. I also ran to Kroger. The 2 things I went in Kroger for I couldn't get, but I did find some berries and sushi, so I got that. Anyway, I'll show you what I got. Our monthly budget is around $1,200, and I spent, I'll look at the receipt and put it up on the screen here because I can't remember. It's like $360 on all of this stuff. I only had to buy 5 pounds of ground beef. We eat a lot of vegetarian meals, and we also have plenty of chicken in the freezer, so I didn't have to buy any of that this week. Okay, this is our table, and it is completely covered. I couldn't fit everything on the table, but we'll start with the table. We got some all-purpose unbleached flour to feed my sourdough starter, 4 1-pound boxes of elbow noodles. This is the only pasta that they had. I felt kind of bad buying it, that they only had 2 boxes of whole wheat, and then I did leave a few boxes of elbow. You can tell I'm used to shopping for a month because for some reason I grabbed 6 boxes of pasta, but we've been completely out for the entire month of March, and I didn't like that at all. So I went ahead and just grabbed a couple extra. I'll probably do that each week this month because that's just the way I roll. I got a bag of coconut sugar for the kids to sweeten their yogurt and stuff with. I got some chia seeds, 2 jars of mayonnaise, some yellow mustard, some pickles. I got a chicken and a beef better than bouillon. This sounded really good for sandwiches. We're having sandwiches several times this week, so I grabbed this horseradish mustard. I got some everything bagel seasoning, crushed red pepper, black pepper. We were out of black pepper and crushed red pepper, Parmesan cheese. This is the first time I've ever bought this, but it sounded really yummy, and I am not eating any sugar, so this was right where I wanted it to be with no sugar. Also got this to try, Birch keto syrup. I'm not keto at all. I'm trim healthy mama, but it's still sugar free, so I wanted to try this. This looked like it would work. Yeah, looks like it might work. 1 bag of Hershey's zero chocolate chips and 3 bags of semi-sweet chips. You can tell I'm not a purist, but I am a wannabe purist, but sometimes the budget doesn't allow me to be as purist as I want to. I got some yellow cornmeal. We're actually making pizza for the kids, and I've been making pizza for the last few months, but I haven't had cornmeal, and I read that this will really help it be more like the crust, be more crunchy. So I wanted to get some vanilla extract, butter extract, and some strawberry extract. I wanted to try my hand at making the kids some strawberry milk with the coconut sugar to maybe make it a little bit healthier and see if they liked it. 2 things of old-fashioned oats, 2 bags of tortilla chips. I was completely out of my sweetener. I do have some plain stevia left, but I really like this in my coffee, and so does my husband, and I use this for baking as well. This is erythritol and stevia mixed together. It's a tiny bit cheaper than Truvia, but it is organic, and it's the same ingredients just about as Truvia, or exactly the same, except for these say organic and Truvia doesn't. I just compared them. I got some ramen noodle soup for the kids, 6 things of pizza sauce. I think that I'm gonna do some freezer pizzas. We have pizza every Friday, so yeah, we use a lot of pizza sauce. 2 bags of yellow popcorn, 2 things of tortillas, 1 bag of radishes, 1 container of spinach and spring mix, 2 bags of apples. I was really excited to see that these were only $3.90 a bag. Last week, for the 3-pound bags, last month, I'm sorry, they were like $6. So the apples did come down a little. I was really happy to see that. Pineapple, 6 tomatoes, 4 avocados, 2 gallons of milk. I actually don't let the children drink like a ton of milk, but I did make homemade granola, so they are eating it like cereal, so I wanted to make sure we had plenty of milk. Almond milk, I usually buy the Great Value brand, but they were completely out, so we went with the Almond Breeze. It is $1 more per container. This is the ground beef that I got, 5 pounds of ground beef, 2 things of lunch meat. I got the rotisserie chicken and the turkey breast. I got this Canadian bacon to go on some of the pizza. I wanted to try it. 1, 2, 3, 5 big bunches of bananas, a big bag of grapes, purple grapes, or I guess they're called red grapes, 5 pounds of mandarins. This bag was still $7. I almost didn't get it because it was $7, so normally I would grab like 3 bags of these. So instead of grabbing none, I just grabbed 1. So the kids can each have about 2 of these, and that will be it. So that's just the way it rolls when things do that, when the prices go up like that. I got a bag of these oranges. These were only $4 for this whole bag. So that was pretty good. These are on sale 3 for $5. So I got 3 blackberries and 3 raspberries. I ate the raspberries on the way home along with the sushi. Me and my daughter, Coral, we ate all the sushi on the way home. It was really good. Okay, we got 5 lemons. Somewhere's another lemon. There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cucumbers, purple cabbage, cauliflower. I got some romaine lettuce for tacos and salads and stuff like that. I normally get the big Peter Rabbit carrots, but these were cheaper this time, so I went ahead and got these. 4 pounds of baby carrots, blueberries, strawberries, watermelon. I would have got 2 of these, honestly, but I think we might be going to the strawberry patch this week. I'm really looking forward to that. I got a watermelon. Okay, for frozen fruit, normally we would have gotten berries, but the dental hygienist told my son that she doesn't want him to eat any berries. She had a really hard time getting the blueberry stains off of his poor teeth, so I got these fruits for him to try, and the blueberries are for the people who don't have easily staining teeth. Anybody have any ideas? She told me to get him to brush his teeth with baking soda, and he was not excited about that at all. So I did get him some whitening toothpaste, but anyway, this is the frozen fruit we got. We've never gotten this one before. Looks really yummy though, but just for these 4 little tiny bags of fruit here was over $30. So frozen fruit is definitely high. We do eat a lot of smoothies, so I don't know if I'm gonna, hopefully this summer as fruit comes in, I'll be able to buy it and freeze it myself, but I don't have a ton of freezer space, so I'm not really sure how realistic that is. But anyway, we got this huge 1 pound 5 ounce bag of pepperonis. This was over $7, so I'm hoping that this will last more than a week. If I try to hide it from the kids, it definitely will, but I don't know. We'll see. 5 pounds of mozzarella. This is for pizzas. I got 6 8-ounce things of the extra sharp cheddar, and I was so excited to see this white extra sharp cheddar cheese. This is my all-time favorite cheese, except the Tillamook extra sharp cheddar that I get to have when I go to Las Vegas at my mother-in-law's house. They do not have that here, but they do have this. I live in Middle Georgia, so this is the second best after what she gets at in her state. These, I have definitely had the marshmallow nut pods creamer before, and I really like it, so I went ahead and got the French vanilla and the cinnamon swirl to try. These are both fuel pulls. If you're a Trim Healthy Mama, that just means low fat and low carb. So I went ahead and grabbed these because I was pretty excited to try them. They are pretty expensive. You don't have to use a lot, but I also got the half and half for my husband just in case he didn't like these, because we normally just use half and half. I got 1 thing of egg whites, 1 thing of the 000. Buying them in these containers was actually cheaper this time than buying the big thing of Oikos, so I went ahead and got the price per ounce is cheaper. I went ahead and got these. Always pay attention to the price per ounce because you'd be surprised. Sometimes a smaller pack are way cheaper than the bigger packs. I got this for the kids. I really wish that they would like maple syrup. Some of them do, most of them do not. Most of them just like this kind. At least it doesn't have any high fructose corn syrup in it. I tried to get this one. They sell it at Walmart. The one at Sam's does have high fructose corn syrup in, so the only place I can get this here. And this big container for the cheaper price that it is less than $3, is Walmart. I got 4 containers of plain yogurt for the kids. These are $2 a piece, and we will sweeten them ourselves, and the kids will eat these with granola. I only could get 2 dozen eggs. Reason that I went to Kroger was to get the 60 count eggs because it was $6, which is the cheapest I've seen eggs in my area in a long time. They were completely sold out. By the time I got to the front, I totally forgot to get a rain check, even though I was going to do that because that's a really good price. Normally for 60 count eggs is like over $8. At Kroger it was $8.62. I think at Walmart it was like $7.99 or something like that. So I forgot. And I completely forgot to get whole wheat flour, which is the whole reason that we went there is for eggs and flour. It's okay. I'll get it next week. That's one good thing about doing weekly grocery shopping is it's not such a big deal when you forget things because I'm going back in 7 days. Food items that we got. My sister gave the kids this popcorn. They're pretty excited about that. We love popcorn, so we'll be digging into that this week. My son Phoenix needed some socks, so I got him these, the no-show socks and some of these tall socks so that he can choose. I got me some new socks. I really needed them. I only have like 3 pair that don't have holes. And then my other daughter needed socks too, so she picked these. We got a Pumice Stone, 2 things of deodorant, body wash. I got a thing of flossers for each bathroom, 5 things of hand soap. This is the toothpaste that I got for Phoenix to try to help with his surface staining. You guys let me know in the comments below if you know something better besides baking soda and peroxide because that tastes terrible and I know that I'm not going to be able to get him to do that unless I brush him myself for him, and he's 13, so I'm not going to do that. But it really was hard for him to do that. He doesn't want to do that, so I got this. If you have any better ideas, let me know. My 15-year-old wants to try to put a little bit of color in her hair, so we got her some of that. You have to bleach it and then wait 14 days before you can do the color, which we didn't know, but we do now, so maybe by Easter her hair will get to be a pretty color. And then, I finally broke down and got some plastic cups for my kids. These are a little bit bigger than the tiny cups that I have now for them to use, and the tiny cups that I have now are glass. So all the neighborhood kids and my kids will be happy that they don't have to drink out of the tiny cups. I'll show you what those tiny cups look like. But I also got 16 plastic plates. I got some more toothbrushes too. There's some homemade cookies I made last night and some homemade bread. All right, so normally I have 1 of these cups left and 1 of these, and then I have brought out my punch bowl glasses because that was all I had left, and the kids were just drinking out of those outside of their water bottles. So the neighborhood kids would come over and need water, and I would have to serve them water either out of a tiny cup or a giant cup. So that was just the way it was. Well, that is everything we got for this week. We will be having beans and rice on Monday, tacos on Tuesday, chicken with butternut squash and other veggies on Wednesday. Thursday's date night, so I'm going to make this sheet pan quesadilla for the kids, and then for me and my husband, I have some leftover scallops, and I think that there's either some salmon or steak in the freezer that I'm going to make for him. And then Friday, we're going to have homemade pizza. Saturday will either be pork chops or chicken because we have that in the freezer with whatever fruit and veggies we have left, and we have potatoes, and we have butternut squash left over. And then Sunday will probably be salsa chicken or maybe enchiladas. I've really been wanting enchiladas. So that's the thing. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that you will like and subscribe. Let me know where you're watching this from, what state you're in, what country. I think it's so cool to see where people are watching this from. I love watching grocery hauls all over the world to see what people eat and how much they're having to spend on everything. I hope you have a blessed one. We'll see you in the next one. I don't know to see how heavy it was because they're by the pound and not by the piece. Oh, $12 for that bean. I need to look up that. Doesn't that sound good, honey? Horseradish mustard on a sandwich. Sounded really good to me. Okay. What are these called?